Hi, my name is David O'Brien. I'm an agent with RE/MAX. Just want to take a couple moments of your time to talk to you about the process of purchasing an REO. One, in regards to disclosures, there's going to be a limited amount of disclosures because the bank has not resided in the property, so they have a limited knowledge of the property. Legally, they're not required to provide some disclosures. Two, timelines. Timelines with a REO purchase contract are usually going to start, some of them will start from the acknowledgement date, which is just simply that you've provided an offer, they've provided you with an addendum, you've signed the addendum, but they haven't ratified it with their own signatures. And that often will start the contingency period for your loan and your inspections. And you should pre-qual your lender and just confirm with your lender that they can start the process on an REO purchase with an acknowledged contract. Because also with timelines, they'll have a per diem. The bank will have a per diem charge per day. Usually it's just in regards to if you go over the close of escrow, you'll be charged $50 to $100 a day is the common price. Sometimes they'll apply that to the inspection periods and the contingency period, but usually not. Three, escrow company. They're going to encourage you to use their escrow company because their escrow company understands their process and the requirements. And so they're going to encourage you usually by paying for your escrow fee or paying for your escrow fee and then maybe your owner's title insurance. You're not required to use their lender or their escrow company by law, but sometimes they'll try to, encourage you with those offsets of your fees. And lastly is just the communication timeline. Communication with an REO is wanting quite often. Just initially, if you're inquiring about a property, talking to the listing agent, trying to find out some specifics about the property, even before writing an offer, sometimes you won't hear back at all. Sometimes it's delayed 2 to 3 days. Sometimes they get back to you readily and professionally. But often those agents are just so overwhelmed with the amount of assets that they're managing that they can't get back to you or to us readily. That also applies to the asset manager once you get into contract. You can get into contract on a property and you can be countering back and forth. Usually that takes 1 to 2 days, but with an REO property, because the asset manager again is overwhelmed, just like the listing agent, that can be 10 days sometimes. Usually it's commonly 4 to 5 days, and that's for responses to counters or extension requests, anything like that. Those are just some of the things that you should be prepared for when you're purchasing an REO. If you have any other questions, please go ahead and give me a call. My number is 415-342-1968. Thank you for your time.